We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing.
Dearest,
No one comes
how do I
here
say any
anyway.
of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
Okay.
And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Okay. Die Frau schreibt sehr bildlich.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
So glad to meet you. My name is Serena.
Entschuldigung. Okay.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark. The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. It wasn't the only thing she threw. Not exactly perfect soundproofing. The sunlight can be confusing, oppressive, as if pregnant with some ill omen. Or is the stress finally catching up with me? The sunlight is so bright here.
Okay.
You know, the clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though.
Glaube ich. Ich kann das auch nicht ab.
Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here. As long as we were together and happy. The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
Okay.
Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again. No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered. The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
Interessantes, oder?
I feel too restless to sleep right now.
Okay. Haben wir uns einmal alles angeschaut. Also ganz ehrlich, Leute, ne? Wenn ihr euch schon alleine die Sachen richtig anhört, die Story und alles, ne? kann man das denn in 30 Minuten durchspielen? Ich habe in den Steam-Rezensionen gelesen, dass es in 30 Minuten durchgespielt wurde oder weniger sogar.
I better stay in case Serena comes back.
Ach, du
There's
glaubst,
always
sie
a
kommt?
chance she might return. There's nothing for me out there. This door has been creaking for years. One of the many things I promised I would fix. I have this gut feeling that I shouldn't leave just yet. There's nothing for me out there.
Okay.
Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Weiß nicht so richtig,
I
was
could
wir hier
tell
noch machen
plenty
sollen.
of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
Können wir das jetzt
We
aufmachen?
we found this big enough for a lifetime of mementos. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions, and there were many more to come. We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host
Wir
that
haben uns
night,
an sie erinnert, ne?
used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
Können wir jetzt hier
Is
aufmachen?
there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. What once gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked. How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much. That ticking, it never stops. I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared? Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again. As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers. What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things. When was the last time we made love? Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up, and there she'll be, arms wrapped around me, the warm, passionate touch of her lips. But I can't sleep. It feels as if I've been awake for ages.
Was war denn das für ein Lachen?
I don't sleep well without Serena next
Vor
to me.
allen Dingen voll witzig, ne?
Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose.
Er erzählt hier irgendwas von wegen, er musste den Handspiegel zum Rasieren benutzen, weil hier kein integrierter Spiegel ist. Da ist ein fetter Spiegel, Bruder. Hier, da hättest du dich rasieren können, da hättest du den Handspiegel nicht gebraucht. Ist ja echt ein bisschen...
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us. I remember us washing it properly in the lake many summers ago. Once.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
No trap door under there.
Okay, das haben wir schon
More
gehört.
creaky
Gucken wir uns
floor.
die Sachen nochmal an, weil es gibt neue Sachen zu hören.
Were there times I could have complimented the way she dressed? Told her how beautiful she was to me? Instead of assuming she already knew? I've never bought her any clothes, have I? I just always assumed that since she'd never mentioned it, she might be a light dresser too.
How does this look? Hello? You, the one with the book? Remember me? I'm the one from the registry office.
This dresser contains most of her things. There's mostly beauty products and personal items in it. Just girly stuff of no interest to me. My kind of thing is the bookcase near the table. This dresser contains most of her things. How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that? Even for a moment. She was my girl with the sun in her hair. What's happened to me? I liked to watch her comb her hair before she came to bed, but that was so long ago. At some point, I just stopped. It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket. I never noticed it before, but there's a tiny crack in it. Well, it's a hairline fracture. I still remember when this thing smelled of fresh paint. How did I miss everything getting dinkier, more worn? We should have renewed our life somehow, but money was always so tight. The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look awful.
Also der hat immer darkere Gedanken hier gerade.
She always reminded me to take these. I never asked her to. She just did it. I've been so immature about these. Even resorted to the old pill under the tongue trick more than a few times. She deserved better. I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life. High blood pressure. What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
Okay, that escalated quickly, Bruder.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all...
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about, unless she was the one who left. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I torture myself trying to remember. Too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of I couldn't care.
Okay,
Torture
also
myself
dann
trying
sagt
to
er jetzt schon
remember.
immer, dass es ihm egal ist, scheinbar.
And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. And then...
Und dann noch was? Nein. Hier geht nix. Das went dark, Bruder. Gucken wir uns das mal an.
The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. I'm too upset to even think straight. That incessant noise. I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now. It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy. I hate her so much.
Okay, ja.
All of this...
Nein.
I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them.
Die siehst du denn auch noch?
Everything she wore, just to lure me in.
Aha.
Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me? I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay.
It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do me? God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now? Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset. Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly menial things. It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. I hate her so much.
Das ist krass, Bruder. Jetzt übertreibst du aber deine Lage.
All the real color faded from it long ago. It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. I told her the rug was fine work. Like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? All of these
Okay.
pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Nice. Super.
Sit down, we need to talk.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I feel like throwing this chair through the window. But that would just make me even angrier. Her favorite chair, huh? I should just smash this thing to pieces. It's wobbly and off balance, just like she was. Especially that night. Why torture myself trying to remember? It's like looking into my own soul right now. Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination. It's like the whole world is against me. Even my mind is playing tricks on me. I'm too upset to even think straight.
Okay,
This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
I hate her so much. I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake. Or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away. Some of these started to mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. Frost. Oh, those words. Those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay.
Why torture myself trying to remember? I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves. She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
Okay.
Here's your stupid omelet.
Heavy damn thing. Cast iron. I'm too upset to even think straight. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. William Blake. Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance. I hate her so much.
Da. Wieso ist das so dark, ey, plötzlich? Ich frag mich, können wir einmal nochmal an dieses...
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right.
Okay. Changeable man, insolent wretch. Wretch. Ich kann nicht sprechen mit meiner Nase, wenn diese zu ist. Who was it made the first overtures? Named love unending as time endures. Even as we rode across my father's realm, the mystic sea burnished thy poet's helm. Know this, scribe it in thy final sketch, spell thy love without fault to the fae, or end thy life with feet of mortal delay. Oh, wollte ich doch gar nicht.
Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? MadLammy? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Danann. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Wir haben die Kiste aufgemacht.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story.
Oh ja, wenn man jemanden fragen muss, ob einen liebt, dann weiß man eigentlich schon die Antwort.
I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give. S.
Also, habe ich das richtig verstanden? Ihre Eltern sind gestorben und sie wollte zur Beerdigung fahren und er ist nicht mal mitbekommen, weil das war ihm unangenehm.
Her jewelry box. What is it doing here?
Keine Ahnung, wir haben es rausgenommen.
Just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
I no longer know what
Wollen wir noch was machen
What
da?
torture. I'm too upset to even think straight.
Gut, beruhig dich, Bruder, beruhig dich. Okay, da steht immer noch das Gleiche. Hier ein Schrank. Vielleicht können wir den jetzt aufmachen.
I hate her so much.
Können wir nicht.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Ich frage mich, ob wir das... Haben wir ein Inventar oder so? Lücke, es passiert nichts. Wir haben ja ihre Jewelry Box.
I couldn't care. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Scheinbar geht's nicht.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Hey, okay.
All of these
Können wir da hingehen?
pathetics.
Können wir da
I
hingehen?
couldn't care
Können wir da
less
hingehen?
about this damn thing.